We're joined quickly by Jaguars first-round draft pick Travis Hunter. Travis, thank you for joining us today. As a reminder, if you have a question, please raise your hand, text me individually, or let me know. I see a few people waving. So, Demetrius, would you like to begin of the Florida Times Union?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Travis, congratulations.
Yes, sir, I do.
Good. Just what does this moment mean for you? And at what point, or was there any point that you thought that this could be possible, the Jaguars coming up to take you?
This moment means a lot to me and also my family. I get to go back to Florida. But yeah, it means a lot to me. And also, at what point did I think this could be possible? I'll probably say last night I was looking at some houses. So I kind of, had a feeling. And then about a week ago, I was talking to my agent and we was talking about it, and I was thinking that this was a possibility. So it's been about a good week.
Appreciate you.
All right, thanks, Demetrius. Let's go ahead to Mark Long of the Associated Press.
Hey, congrats, Travis. What is your plan? What is your thought for how you'll be used moving forward?
Just whatever the coaches in the organization, in the club think about me, it's up to them at this point. But I'm gonna go out there and try my all to do both.
Yeah. So was that unique to have both the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator congratulating? What was that like?
Yeah, it was a blessing. I was excited, to hear both of them on the phone. So I know they believe in me and they believe that I can do it.
And then one last one. You seem to have a lot of fun already at the draft from a dancing standpoint, all that. What is this kind of just the way you've handled the moment and all this attention? Does that just kind of show who you are?
Yeah, that's just who I am. I'm just always going to be happy, always bring the energy, always want to see people smile, laughing, having a great day. So I'm always, bring that energy and make sure everyone is happy.
All right. Thanks, Mark. We're going to go to Mia O'Brien of 1010XL, followed by Mike Duraco of ESPN.
Hey, Travis, great to meet you. Excited to meet you in person tomorrow. You mentioned on the broadcast that you're going home. I'm curious, were you a Jaguars fan growing up? Did you follow the Jaguars?
No, I wasn't a Jaguars fan growing up, but I did follow the Jaguars this whole year. So.
Okay, so you had a feeling that maybe this could be a reality a couple months ago then.
Yes, I was always, looking, and paying attention to all the games because I know I was going to be in this year's draft. So I made sure I watched all the games this year.
What do you think of who's on this roster right now?
Oh, it's gonna be fun to play with those guys. It's gonna be excited to watch us play. So
awesome. And about Trevor, as far as have you met Trevor Lawrence before in different recruiting circles?
No, I actually met Trevor Lawrence in Hawaii. And I actually met him in Hawaii. We was doing something for Adidas, but it was a blessing, to be able to meet him that first time, and then now I get to go meet him again. Also get to play with him, and we also get to go, do our thing. So it's definitely a blessing. I'm definitely happy, go to work with him.
Awesome. Congrats, Travis.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Mia. Over to Mike Duraco, and then we'll go to John Shipley.
Hey, Travis, congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm curious. There's a lot of pressure on you now, obviously being a guy that the team mortgaged a lot of picks for to come up. And are you going to embrace that? Is that something that you thrive with? Obviously, there's a ton of pressure on you playing both ways at Colorado. But
there's no pressure. There ain't no pressure for me. I just got to go out there and do my job, be Travis Hunter. They did everything they could to come get me. Now I got to do everything I could to help win and, help the organization, uplift them.
I know you said you weren't a Jaguars fan, but are you familiar with sort of kind of their up and down struggles over the past decade or so and how they're trying to find a way to become consistent winner? And I'm just wondering what kind of piece you feel like you play in that.
I just feel like I can help the organization out in many ways, and I hope that we turn it around.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, thanks. We're going to go to John Shipley, and then we'll finish up with Gene Frenette.
Hey, Travis, congratulations. What do you really know about Brian Thomas Jr., and what are your thoughts on, now kind of forming that duo with him?
Hey, Brian Thomas is tough. I always tell people, they was asking me this year who was like my favorite receiver out of this year and like who's playing good to me. I always told him Brian Thomas, he's very slept on, but he's also very, very good. So I'm excited, get to meet him and get to play with him and, make that dynamic duo.
Thanks, Travis. Looking forward to meeting you.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to meeting you too.
All right, we're going to wrap up with Gene Fournette of the Florida Times Union.
Hey, Travis, congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Is there
How you doing?
any part of you that has even the smallest reservation about playing both ways on a full-time basis at the NFL level? Because it's obviously a much different, faster game than college.
It's a faster game, but you get a lot more breaks. So I'm just excited to go out there and work.
I appreciate it. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thanks everyone. And thank you, Travis, for taking some
No
time
problem.
tonight. I know it's a big night. Congratulations, and we'll see you in Jacksonville tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Take care.
You too.